For most boxing fans, the name Timothy "Desert Storm" Bradley will forever be tied to one of the most controversial nights in modern boxing. But who exactly is Timothy Bradley, and how did he become the man who handed Manny Pacquiao one of the most debated losses in boxing history? Timothy Bradley wasn't born into privilege. He grew up in Palm Springs, California, from the place most people imagine when they hear boxing capital. His father was strict, demanding, and determined to keep Timothy away from trouble. That discipline turned him into a fighter who never quit, never backed down, and never lost his hunger. By the time he entered the pro ranks, Bradley had built a reputation for being relentless. Not the heaviest puncher, not the flashiest, but one of the toughest warriors to ever step into the ring. Meanwhile, half a world away, Manny Pacquiao was becoming a global superstar, knocking out legends and dominating divisions. By 2012, Pacquiao was just the pride of the Philippines. He was the face of boxing, and that's where Bradley's life changed forever. The date was June 9th, 2012, in Las Vegas. The fight almost everyone believed Pacquiao would easily win. Even Bradley himself admitted later that he felt like the underdog stepping into a storm. But inside the ring, Bradley showed heart. He moved, boxed, and gave Pacquiao angles that frustrated many opponents before him. Still, most fans watching believed Manny did enough. Commentators believed Manny did enough. Even celebrities and journalists at ringside believed Manny did enough. Then came the decision, and the new WBO welterweight champion of the world, Timothy Bradley. Silence, shock, boos, and an instant controversy that would follow both men for the rest of their careers. The world was stunned. Fans were outraged. The decision was so controversial that even the WBO later rescored the fight, giving the win to Pacquiao, though the official result couldn't be changed. Bradley, instead of celebrating, spent months defending a win that many fans never accepted. He received death threats and endured an incredible amount of hate online. But one thing was certain: he didn't quit. Instead, he doubled down, worked harder, and demanded a rematch to prove his worth. In 2014, Pacquiao and Bradley met again. This time, there were no doubts. Pacquiao clearly dominated and won a convincing unanimous decision. But something else happened that night, something more important than the belt. The world saw Timothy Bradley's character. Even in defeat, Bradley showed class, heart, and pure respect for the sport. And for Pacquiao, he raised Manny's hand after the fight, acknowledging him as the better man. The controversy of the first fight began to fade, replaced by admiration for two warriors who gave everything they had. But Bradley's legacy is more than just his fights with Pacquiao. He would go on to deliver one of the most unforgettable wars in modern boxing, the 2013 Fight of the Year against Ruslan Provodnikov. In that fight, Bradley was badly hurt early on and fought through what he later described as concussion-like symptoms, showing almost superhuman toughness to survive and win. He retired as a multiple division world champion, undefeated for most of his career. A fighter with zero quit, a man who turned doubt into fuel and criticism into motivation. Today, Timothy Bradley is a respected boxing analyst, one of Pacquiao's biggest admirers, often praising his legendary rival on air. Timothy Bradley's story is more than just a man who beat Pacquiao by controversy. He's the fighter who overcame odds, the warrior who never broke, and the champion who earned respect, even from the man he once shocked. This is the story of Timothy Bradley, the Desert Storm, who stood tall in the eye of Pacquiao's hurricane. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of boxing.